Hello again, out in the woods, a spot I've used many times before, and I've got a weird tent. Now I'm 90% sure I know what tent this is. I ordered a few from the Chinese sites, from Amazon, all over the place really, just to do some interesting videos in the rain and stuff like last year, and yeah, I'm not 100% sure what one this is because it doesn't match the description, but we'll see. As you can see, it's a bit of a big boy. Yeah, I suppose we'll get this out because it has been on and off raining. Got my jacket on, as you can see. It's pretty windy and quite cool today compared to how it's been. So let's get this puppy out. It's funny because you guys are going to know what this looks like before me. Now, I've peeked inside that bag. It only arrived at home yesterday, and I could see there was some PVC, like clear PVC windows, and I don't think the tent I ordered is supposed to have that. Some kind of instructions maybe. It's a pop-up tent. We've seen a few of them on the channel with varying qualities. This is one of them kind of pop-out ones rather than the umbrella ones, I believe. So best to get it out and have a look. Nice strap, I'll probably never get back on. See what the hell we've got. Ah, there's that PVC. Seems to be on top. I'm going to have to read through the description in a bit once we got this up. Jingle jingle. Right. I'm hoping it goes bigger than that, because I'm not going to fit. Right, see what we have in terms of pegs. Pretty standard, pretty bendy ones, but they are like powder coated or something. So I think to get its footprint all pulled out taut, I need to peg it. So right, that seems to be up pretty easy. Just pop 3 panels, put in the pegs, and it seems plenty roomy enough in there now. It seemed pretty small before. Have a look around it. So it would appear there's 3 doorways in between 3 sections, so kind of like 6-sided basically, but these sides are not like pop out, they're just in between the pop out panels. And each of the pop-out panels has a mesh with what I'm assuming is a panel behind it. Always a weird way around to do it, I find, because you could get water pooling between them, but a lot of the Chinese tents seem to do that. I've also just had a look at the listing, and this is my skylight. So again, I assume there's a panel underneath, and then you've just got this PVC panel. Be interesting to see what the seam ceiling's like inside, if there is any. I am liking the fact all these toggles are elasticated. Let's get even more light in here, shall we? Oh, they're toggled as well. So I suppose I could do the same with the doors really as well. You get a lot of light in here considering it's kind of blackout. I'm looking at all these seams here and they're double stitched quite nicely, but I can't tell if there's any seam sealant. It could be in between there or something. So, be trial by error really, or trial by fire. We also have a pocket in each of the main corners, so that's 3 of them as well. Really is quite interesting, to be honest, and all of the sides from the inside look to be equal, so all 6 sides are equal. So there's a lot of space in the middle there. I can kind of stand up hunched over, so it's got a bit of height to it as well. It's just about a questionable seam sealing situation, I guess, really. I don't know if it's going to rain tonight or not. It's just on and off, on and off. It was spitting earlier, it poured down yesterday. I don't know, whatever will be, but with regards to this roof, I believe we have some kind of rain fly, so it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. I'm probably not going to use it, but I will keep it to hand. Oh look, the sun's come out again. Just looked like it was about to rain then. Right, colour me confused. I've got these grommets, and there's nothing here. There's the zip there, there's nothing down the middle. I don't know where they're supposed to go. Maybe I have to tie them off somewhere? Oh, let's see. Right, I just noticed this. These are actually on a thread. So I'm wondering if I take this out, put it in through there. But if I take this out, is everything going to collapse inside? It's very risky. Right, there's some kind of nut on there as well. Uh-oh. Hardware just fell inside, and I think it's like double skinned. I don't think that's good. Oh, what am I doing? How bloody long is this? It's still going. Oh no. This isn't good. Right, so it's a giant washer and a nut, thankfully not between the skins or anything. But this is kind of velcroed. I'm not even putting this on tonight, I just wanted to see how it went. Right, let's have a look. Oh, there we go. So it kind of, oh, it doesn't even thread through there, it just pushes through. Right, I'm going to take it off and put my hardware back on. Right, well I'm happy I know where and how it goes. It's not something you're going to be putting on in a hurry, so you would put that on, you know, before you're going to sleep and expecting rain. But I live life on the edge. Just in case someone says, why didn't you look at the instructions? That's all there is. Better get the sleep system out. Oh, I think it's in the bottom. There we go. Got my Thermarest Topo Luxe. Why not? And I've just upped the ante with the sleeping bag for this season. EV300. I was camping night before last, got down to 5. It's going to be about that again today, so I just want to be comfortable. And I can carry it here, it's not a big walk. Not too worried about the mat because the ground sheet in this is pretty thick, feels pretty durable. I'm kind of liking this tent. I mean, it's pretty bulky, it's not split hairs, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Because of the skylight, there's a hook on each corner of that triangle, because obviously you can't have one in the middle. So I just put the lamp up here. Well, I'm an idiot. Wanted to make a brew, nice cup of tea, and I can't find the fuel to use in the stove. I've got paraffin with me for my lanterns, but I haven't got the alcohol for the simple stove that I used in the last video. Can't really be bothered to do a fire just yet either, so I'll just continue setting up for now. Too early for a beer. Boo. Right, I've relented. Gonna make a little fire. Just enough to get a brew. Oh, I've been gagging for a cup of tea. It's a bit chilly out here, I'm surprised. Keeps getting really overcast because of this wind, which keeps picking up and gusting. Could blow in any sort of weather, so it's anyone's guess really. Hopefully not in the middle of me cooking dinner. Don't mind about later or even now. That's good though. Yeah, pretty much set up. Just have to go get some proper firewood for later. I usually have some stashed around here. Don't know how things were the last time I left, but there's a willow or something down there that's dead, and in another spot that I sometimes camp, so I'm probably going to take that down. Jesus, it's just got insane. Really blustering and blowing. Gone really dark as well. Well, it is raining lightly. Thought I'd get everything in here and just sit in here myself for a while. Might actually do up the windows and stuff as well, but yeah, real change of the weather then. I mean, it kept getting overcast because it was a bit windy, but that just went mental and really dark. Maybe it'll get worse, maybe not. I'm happy either way, as long as I can cook later. As you can probably hear, properly raining now. Didn't think I'd get a test with this. I don't think it's going to come down hard enough to give it a proper test. I can even see some blue skies over in that direction. Seems to have eased off a bit now, so I've come out. It might just be coming out of the trees, I'm not sure. Was a nice surprise. Some good wood in there. That took a bit more effort to saw through than I thought it was gonna, but better it's down because sometimes I camp here. Right. It's raining again. A little bit wet there. Yeah, it's coming down. I'm not so confident now in this tent now that it's actually raining. Oh, a bit warm though. Yeah, I can see through the zips on, yeah, the windows don't matter, so what they do, it's just mesh, isn't it? That's going to be an interesting night. I think it's just coming out of the trees now. That was more rain than I was expecting, to be honest. Good to get a little bit of a test. I mean, it held up to that. I don't know about a full-on downpour with them zip gaps, but so far so good. Better axe some wood. Well, I guess I need to decide if I'm going to light this fire or if it's going to rain again. Still dripping out of the trees, I presume. The wind is pretty much non-existent, which is really weird. So I might just, yeah, get it going. It's getting on now after being in that tent for a while. Right, let's get this fire going again. You just use some wood wool and a match. And I've got lots of sticks. Would you look at that? No wind and the sun's come out. Well, might be quite a nice evening. Don't know what the night has in store for us. Don't think I told you, I'm cooking Korean fried chicken for dinner. That's the plan. So hopefully that goes well. I usually do, because I'm really looking forward to it. So I just need a few coals and stuff, let this burn for a bit, and yeah, I've got the Dutch oven for that. Feeling quite relaxed, I'm going to have a beer, and I've got a neck oil. Cheers everyone. Oh, that's nice. Another bloody aeroplane coming. So while I'm waiting for that fire to do its thing, I'm just going to prepare a little saucepan here for my Korean barbecue sauce. So I'm going to start off with a ketchup base. So So it's a Korean style of barbecue sauce, I guess. Some soy. This is some mirin. Not too much of that. Some garlic puree. Quite a lot of that. And some ginger puree too. Now this is the gochujang. It's like a chili paste. And here I have some brown sugar. Just a tad more. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of water to that before I actually melt it all down and cook it. But I don't need it just yet, so I'm just going to put the lid on for now. And that's going to taste beautiful. So let's get the Dutch oven out. Just get everything ready to roll. This has, I don't need these in. 2 trivets. I'm going to start putting the oil in here that I'm going to need for frying the chicken. Unless you're experienced, don't deep fry over a fire. Just want to prep a couple of my garnishes. So, got some spring onion here, or whatever you call it, in your region. So we're just going to do a bit of that. That'll do. And here we just got some cilantro or coriander leaf. And I can just wait on the side for now. Bit hard to show, but I've got some chicken thighs that at home I just put into strips. I've just added some flour into this bag here, and that's just going to allow me to flour this chicken without making too much of a mess. Getting chicken fingers everywhere, and that'll be ready for dipping and dredging. Then get my Dutch oven with the oil in, heating up. Have some cornflakes. I just need to crush them a bit, and they can go into here. I think it's starting to rain, which is a worry. And this one, we're just going to crack a couple of eggs. Maybe add a little bit of milk as well. Touch of milk. For both of these I'm going to add in some of Steak Detective's Utah Beach seasoning. So just so I've got seasoning all the way through everything here. So I'll put some there, and we go with some in there as well. It is raining right now, so I'm just going to put these in here. I'm hoping it'll pass though. How did I know this was going to happen? That's what Jiddler's Tipples are for. Got another IPA. So I'm just going to sip on this while the oil heats up and a bit shaken up. And hopefully I can see blue skies over in that direction. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. It's not heavy, but I don't want like the cornflakes for the dredge getting moist. Kind of defeats the point. I think I'm just going to go for it because, well, this is England, and if we don't do stuff when it's raining, we'll never do anything. So let's get that in that egg wash. Then in the cornflakes. Smells nice with that seasoning. Put that there for now. And we'll just do the same to all the others. There we go, just got to check the oil now. Bit nerve-wracking, but here we go. So that should about do it. They are looking fantastic. Right, just going to put the sauce on because that won't take long at all. Right, our sauce did not take long at all, so now it's just a case of plating up. So we take our crispy chicken, we get it nice and dunked in there, and then we put it on the table and repeat. I'm not one to blow their own trumpet, but my word, does that look good. I forgot my sesame seeds, but I think we'll do alright without them. Well, there we go. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I think some wind's blowing some rain out the trees. Hopefully it's not just starting again. Oh my goodness. That is superb. That is perfect. Perfectly cooked. Perfectly timed aeroplane. Sauce is sweet, sour, spicy. That is magnificent. I'm not just blowing my own trumpet, but I mean, as a thing, Korean fried chicken. I suppose better get this going. Well, mostly packed away, and it's just into twilight now. My favourite part of the evening. Beautiful blue colours. The rain is on and off. It's not been too heavy, just have a bit of a shower and it goes. I'm just sat here embracing it. Dinner was that good and put a fire in my belly. But yeah, fire's going. I've got my Jiddler's tipple. All is right with the world. Got something pretty good for breakfast as well. It's going to take a minute to make, but I'm looking forward to it. I said on my last video I need to get some hot chocolate. I did. It's been a while. I suppose I don't really think about it during summer so much. Ah, that's good. I never really drink it at home at all. Just camping thing. Right, I'm gonna drink this and watch this fire burn down before I retreat into the tent, and yeah, we'll get a little catch up on the tent in there. I've got a few things to say about it. So a few details on this tent. I got this from SHEIN, don't even know how to say that, and it was $79.95. Instant pop-up camping tent for 4 to 6 people. I wouldn't want to be in here with 4 to 6 people. I would want to be in here with 4 people. I mean, it's roomy for 2, I'd say. 3 at a push. Has the skylight and mesh windows, so yeah, I didn't read it properly. Transparent PVC skylight. Where's more details? Yada yada yada. Net weight 8 kilograms apparently. It did say somewhere that it is waterproof, but yeah, I don't believe that sort of thing. Here we go. Rain resistant bottom PE tarp, rainproof rain flight and canopy, made from premium 420D polyester fabric. So, you know, the fabric could be okay, but if you're not seam sealing, you're putting, you know, your mesh on the outside and the window on the inside and stuff like that, then it's not going to help. But what was that? I'm guessing my fire. Yeah, with some poppy wood on the fire there, it's just burning down. Sounded like it come from behind me rather than next to me there. You get a bit disorientated in this tent because it's kind of the same on three sides. So you're like, where's the door? Which door did I use? But yeah, I think I might cover up the PVC with the inner tab thing so the sun doesn't wake me up. I'm not in a rush tomorrow. I don't want to get up daybreak as usual, and it's another layer in case there are leaks if it rains. Right, wish me luck guys, I'll see you in the morning. Cold. Got pretty cold last night. Wasn't expecting it that cold. Like 5, 4, maybe even 3 degrees. Whew. Yeah, sun's up now though. I didn't get up with the sunrise. Couldn't bother to go film it or anything like that. Just wanted to sleep in a bit. Well, till 7:30. It's been all summer getting up at like 5:30 for sunrises and everything. It's pretty condensation-y in there, to be honest, but being quite big, I'm not knocking it, it's not dripping on me or anything like that, I'm not rubbing on it, so there's a plus to that. Obviously I had it all zipped up and everything, there wasn't really much in the way of ventilation going on, so yeah, to be expected really. I might get the fire going straight away because I'm a bit nippy. Righty ho. Really did feel like a blink and you'll miss it summer this year, which doesn't bother me too much. I like the colder weather. Yeah, fire's going, so I'll get some coals and I'll make my breakfast, which take a minute. It's a tater tot casserole. So tater tots being mini hash browns. Got some sausage meat, some eggs and stuff, and yeah, I'm sure we'll manage to do something. Can hear some kind of farm vehicle in the distance. It is that kind of time of year where they're baling up and stuff. Beautiful day though. It rained a little last night, just showers kind of like in the evening, but just like earlier in the night, not later, because I woke up a few times. I think there was a root or something under my mat. Yep, kettle on, brew, and then we should have enough coals to do some proper cooking. I'll put a bit of oil in here, but not too much. I have some sausage meat here. Might as well do it all. With that sausage meat on its way, I'm going to start putting in these tater tots or mini hash browns. So I've got this on directly on some coals here. I'm just going to cover that up. Put some coals on top. Well, while that kind of pre-bakes, I'm going to just mix up some eggs and some milk. Once again, let's do all four. That's actually looking pretty good, so I'm going to season it up a bit with the Steak Detective. And I'm going to pour the eggs in. I'm going to mix in like a handful of cheese there as well, maybe a bit more. Give that a bit of a mix around. Okay, that should do. And then again some more cheese on top. Back on with the lid and on a gentle heat. Just a few coals there and I'll put more on top again. Well, that should only take 10 minutes or so. I'll check on it after 5. I've got more top heat because there's a bigger gap there, and to get it all melty and nice. Ooh, brown it off a bit. I think I've got some ketchup left over. I didn't bring over any of my own sauces. By the time this video goes out, I think the second batch would have been manufactured, so they should be about preparing to go out by now, but check community posts and I'll send out an email, because that's a much bigger order than the first batch. Let's have a look. I don't want to leave it any longer, to be honest. Yep, that looks bloody great, to be honest. Oh yeah. That'll do for the minute, I think. Can hear that baler getting closer this end of the field, that's that side of the woodland. It's looking good. I may have overdone it a little on the egg. Oh, that seasoning's coming through. Let's have a tater tot. Yeah, that'll do. That was good, and I've got plenty to take home as well. I wish I brought my hot sauce, my Scotch bonnet one, would have gone well with that. But I'll link both my sauces and Steak Detective's seasonings down below. Right, I guess we're going to see what this tent's like to put away. probably quite easy. They usually are. You just pop the 3 panels and then fold the arms inwards, and they usually go into their bags pretty easily because of that. Famous last words. It's still pretty wet both inside and out, so I think I'm just going to have to dry it out when I get home. Pretty wet on the bottom by the looks of it as well. Right guys, time for me to get out of here with my super awkward big tent. Not too far to go. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.